Good afternoon. Welcome to Camden Fairview Cardinal Baseball on YouTube this afternoon. Jonathan Wolf with you. And we are glad to be bringing you some baseball here on a beautiful Friday. I mean, let's not go backwards. It's definitely a Friday, and we're glad that it is. Camden Fairview at home this afternoon, taking on Warren. The Lumberjacks coming to town after hosting the Cardinals on Monday, and it's an 8-4A conference matchup. It's going to be a big game this afternoon. It's going to be a challenging game. The wind is blowing, as you probably already know. It is moving all sorts of directions right now. It's kind of blowing out to left field, or from right to left anyway, across the field, and it is swirling at times up in the 25-mile-per-hour range. We'll take a look at that here in a little while and talk about how that weather might affect things. But the Cardinals, they are trying to continue their winning ways and take on another 8-4A conference foe and take them down. After winning the last four conference games, they're going to try to make it 5 in a row and stay up towards the top of the conference. And so we'll see how that shakes out. We've got starting lineups coming up in a few minutes. We'll let you know about that. We are glad you're with us. If you aren't subscribed to our YouTube channel, we want to encourage you to do that so that you know and then hit the notification, all that, so you know when we're going to have games. We have this game today. We've got 2 games next week, weather pending, Tuesday and Thursday. We hope to have those as well. And then we got 2 more weeks in the season following that. We want to thank our supporters of Camden Fairview Cardinal Baseball, our home run supporters: Arkansas Pulpwood, Arkansas Saw and Lawn, Reynolds Construction Services, the Lewis Clinic, Nick Tuberville State Farm Insurance, Morrison's Pharmacy, Simple Accounting Services, Premier Concrete, Jimmy's Cycle and Tractor, and, of course, Farmers Bank and Trust. We're going to take a break. We'll come back in a few minutes. We'll give you the starting lineups. We're getting close to first pitch. This is Camden Fairview Cardinal Baseball.
At Farmers Bank and Trust, we know banking isn't always top of mind. You've got other things to focus on, like getting the kids to soccer practice or mowing the lawn or grocery shopping. But our products and services are designed to fit your schedule and needs. From online and mobile banking to convenient hours and locations, Farmers Bank and Trust is easy banking for busy living. To learn more, stop by your local branch today or visit myfarmers.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the Camden Fairview baseball team or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Nick Tuberville is right here in Ouachita County to help you select the right protection at the right price. Nick and his team will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you will know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With Nick Tuberville State Farm, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call him. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Dr. Jonathan Lewis and nurse practitioner Brittany Martisic want to care for all of your medical needs at the Lewis Clinic. Located at 430 Magnolia Road in Dr. McFarland's office building, the Lewis Clinic is open from 8:30 to 12 and 1:30 to 5 Monday through Friday. They'll care for all of your needs with a little TLC. Call them at 870-836-5709 to schedule your next sick or wellness visit. They offer DOT physicals and occupational health exams. That is all at the Lewis Clinic. When you need a home run pharmacy, swing by Morrison's Pharmacy in Camden. With over 49 years of experience, 2 locations and 4 pharmacists, Morrison's is a 5-tool pharmacy. You can stop in and visit the friendly staff and shop around while you wait. Morrison's also has a convenient drive-thru at both locations, and if you can't get out, Morrison's can deliver. Morrison's Pharmacy is located on the 278 bypass next to Atwoods, or drop by the Clinic Pharmacy inside Ouachita Valley Family Clinic on Cash Road. You'll definitely get the win with Morrison's Pharmacy, a proud sponsor of Cardinal Baseball. Back here to Camden Yards this afternoon, Camden, Fairview, and Warren about to be in a battle here this afternoon. Cardinals, they come in, as I said, winners of the last 4, and they are now 9-7 on the year, 5-2 in conference play. Warren, they come in having lost for sure their last 2. I've not looked at back any further, but having lost to Fairview on Monday and then Magnolia on Tuesday. They are now 6-8 on the season and 3-3 in conference play. That ball game on Monday, the Cardinals won 14-1 and it was all Cardinals pretty much all game. They ended up scoring 10 runs in the fourth inning, scored 1 in the first, 2 in the third, and 1 in the fifth, and won it in 5, 10-run limit, giving up 1 run in the bottom of the fifth. Logan Robertson was the winning pitcher, and he pitched exceptionally well, kept his pitch count low down to 75. He struck out 4. He did walk 5, and 2 of those walks came in that last inning. Just kind of got out of sync there, and Coach Keith went ahead and pulled him out, brought Michael Sewell in, and Sewell came in, closed things out, and did a great job. And that's how that game went. Cardinals hit the ball very well. They had 8 hits on the day, but they also had a lot of walks. And Aiden Reynolds, who was the starting pitcher this afternoon for Warren, he walked 6 in the ball game, and then his counterpart his backup, Creed Smith, came in, and he gave up 3 walks. And so 9 walks in the ball game. That definitely helped out the Cardinals. But the Cardinals did what they had to do and won that ball game on Monday. Turned around and played a game on Tuesday that proved to be a little bit tougher than I think we anticipated against the Hamburg Lions. Hamburg came in. They're at the bottom of the conference, and Cardinals, I don't know if they were in an overlooking mode or if it just was one of those things, but Cardinals just struggled in that ball game. If I can go back to it, I'll double-check, but at one time there were 3 free bases that the Cardinals – 12, I'll get it right, 12 free bases that the Cardinals gave up in that one between walks, hit batters, and errors, and Cardinals were on the verge of losing that one, but Ben McKinney came in and just really settled things for the Cardinals. Cardinals struggled against the Hamburg Lion pitching and couldn't do a whole lot with it, but in the 8th inning, going extra innings in the 8th inning, the Cardinals were able to get a couple on, and Martavius Thomas, he took it deep, a 3-run walk-off home run to win it against Hamburg. A very big win to keep the streak going, to keep the Cardinals at the top of the conference. Hamburg subsequently turned around and beat Star City yesterday. And I would say that's a little bit of a surprise, but they did beat Star City by a final of 8-7. And so now the only team without a win in conference is Watson Chapel. We've yet to see them. We're supposed to see them next Tuesday, weather pending. But the Cardinals, they come into this one and looking to continue their winning ways. They're going to have Logan Robertson on the mound again. Robertson coming into this ballgame, he has pitched exceptionally well. 33 1/3 innings pitched. He is 4-1 on the year, 1.05 ERA. He has struck out 40 and walked 15, the senior on the mound for the Cardinals this afternoon. For the Lumberjacks, Aiden Reynolds will be on the mound again. In his last appearance against us was Monday. He pitched 3 1/3 innings, 5 hits, 9 runs, all of those earned. He did strike out 3, but he walked 6. And that is who will be our starting pitchers this afternoon. For the lineups, for the Lumberjacks, Caleb Barnes will be leading things off. He's the second baseman. Delfino Rivera is the third baseman, batting second. Weston Hargrave will be playing center field and batting third. Creed Smith is the first baseman. He's cleaning things up for the Lumberjacks. Sam Hollingsworth is behind the plate, and he will be batting fifth. Aiden Reynolds is batting sixth. He's on the mound this afternoon for the Lumberjacks. Irvin Rivera is the left fielder, batting seventh. Eli Dinsmore is the right fielder, batting eighth. And Colby Pope is the shortstop, batting ninth. So Barnes, Rivera, Hargrave, Smith, Hollingsworth, Reynolds, Rivera, Dinsmore, and Pope. And for the Cardinals, a couple of changes in the lineup. It's going to start off the normal. Also Brook playing center field. He's leading things off for the Cardinals. And then Grant Jeffers will be at second base, batting second. Martavius Thomas is the shortstop and batting third. Logan Robertson on the mound, batting fourth. Carson McKinney behind the plate and batting fifth this afternoon. Colton DeWoody's in left field. He was in left field on Tuesday. He's batting sixth and playing left field. Jackson Bradshaw batting seventh and playing third base. Ben McKinney, he's back in at the DH. He played DH on Tuesday, and he will be batting in the 8-hole. And then Dason Conley is in right field, and he will be batting ninth. Dylan Windling is on first base, and he is a fielder only. So also Brook, Jeffers, Thomas, Robertson, McKinney, DeWoody, Bradshaw, McKinney, and Conley. And Windling will be playing first base. Those are your starting lineups. We're a few moments from first pitch. Stay tuned. We'll come back for it. You're listening to Camden Fairview Cardinals Baseball.
Here in South Arkansas, there is timber everywhere. When you need someone to manage your timber, you want someone you can trust. Arkansas Pulpwood is a family-owned business that has been operating for 49 years. They are the timber experts. Whether you are buying or selling timber in timberland, or you are looking for someone to manage what you have, Arkansas Pulpwood is the answer. Give John Dawson III a call at 870-231-6405 and see how Arkansas Pulpwood can put a little cha-ching in your wallet. Arkansas Pulpwood is a proud sponsor of Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball.
Do you need an experienced tax professional to help you minimize what you owe or maximize this year's refund? With over 35 years of experience, Simple Accounting is here to help. They provide expert tax management services for both new and established businesses, as well as accounting, bookkeeping, and payroll services. Call or go by Simple Accounting for a consultation today.
Jimmy's Cycle and Tractor is your one-stop shop for all your tractor, mower, ATV, or trailer needs. Located at 2045A, California in Camden, they have a wide selection of equipment to choose from. Jimmy's Cycle and Tractor is an authorized Kubota dealer carrying a full line of Kubota lawnmowers and tractors. And if you need an implement for your tractor or a trailer to carry it, Jimmy's Cycle and Tractor carries Bush Hog brand implements and Texas Brag trailers. Jimmy's also carries Kawasaki ATVs. Go by and see Snooky and the crew at Jimmy's Cycle and Tractor or give them a call at 870-836-2502.
Call the Mudslingers at Premier Concrete for all your ready-mix needs. Located in Camden and serving South Arkansas, the Mudslingers are the concrete professionals you are looking for. Premier Concrete, open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Earlier or later by appointment, give them a call at 870-231-3884. Premier Concrete, a proud supporter of Cardinal baseball. It's not every day when you need a bulldozer or a load of gravel, but when you do, call Reynolds Construction Services. No job is too big or too small for Jonathan Reynolds and his crew. From topsoil to fill dirt and even gravel, they can haul it all. Reynolds Construction Services can also spread that dirt or gravel. Need a road or driveway? They can do that. Spreading topsoil in your yard? Yep, they can do that. A pad for a house, building, or garage? They can do that too. Give Reynolds Construction Services a call for all of your dirt and dozer needs. 870-807-1491. Go Cards.
Arkansas Saw and Lawn is a proud sponsor of Camden Fairview Cardinal baseball. Located at 1550 Cash Road in Camden, they provide all of your small gas engine needs. A proud retailer of the steel product line, Arkansas Saw and Lawn carries chainsaws for every job, big or small. They also have blowers and trimmers for getting that yard manicured. And if you need a new mower, go by and see the great line of Hustler lawnmowers. Arkansas Saw and Lawn also provides all of your maintenance and repair needs. Arkansas Saw and Lawn. Go by and see them on Cash Road or call them at 870. Zero 836-4861.
From online and mobile banking to convenient hours and locations, Farmers Bank and Trust is easy banking for busy living. To learn more, stop by your local branch today or visit myfarmers.bank.
Back at the ballpark, and the Cardinals are out getting their warm-ups in. Logan Robertson getting his warm-up tosses in as we are just about ready for this baseball game. Cardinals and the Lumberjacks. Jonathan Wolf, Wes O'Hara with you this afternoon. My tongue is tied. Cardinals in their home whites with the red trim, red numbers, white hats, and Warren coming in with their pinstripe white pants and black jerseys trimmed in orange. This young man has an orange bat.
Looks a little bit like a highlighter.
Just a little bit, for sure. It is time for the first pitch. We're glad you're with us on this Friday afternoon, and we are going to get underway. Logan Robertson on the mound, and his first pitch is a little bit high for ball number one against the batter, Caleb Barnes. He's the second baseman. He will bat as well as Delfino Rivera and Weston Hargrave. Barnes led things off. He was 0 for 1 in the game on Monday takes ball number 2 just a little bit upstairs. Bradshaw at third base, Thomas at shortstop, Jeffers at second, and Wendling over at first base. Pitch on the edge, outside corner to Barnes is strike 1. D. Woody in left, Alsobrook in center, and Conley in right field. Swing and a miss. Robertson challenged him with an inside fastball there, and Barnes swung through it. Breaking pitch just low in the zone. That was close, but didn't get the call. The count goes full. Here comes the payoff pitch. That's high and a leadoff walk to Caleb Barnes. Back to the batter at hand, Delfino Rivera, the third baseman. He digs in. Takes strike 1, fastball. Rivera, he was 0 for 3 against Robertson on Monday. Check on the runner. Barnes is back safely. Cardinals have moved up in the conference with their 4 games in a row. They now sit behind Monticello at 5-2. Monticello's at 5-1, tops in the conference. There's a pitch just a little bit high, ball 1. Magnolia and Camden Fairview tied at second place with 5-2 records. Star City, they dropped to 4-3 with their loss to Hamburg yesterday. Warren's at 3-3. Crossett's at 3-3. Ball tapped to the right side. Tough play for anybody. Jeffers comes up, and nobody's going to make a play on it. The ball was out of the reach of Robertson as he came off the mound. Jeffers, who was rolling towards the first base, had to then change his direction and try to come for the ball and could not get it. And so it's an infield single off the bat of Delfino Rivera, and already Cardinals in a little bit of trouble here in the first inning. Weston Hargrave to the plate. Hargrave was 0 for 1. He did walk. There's a breaking pitch for a strike from Robertson. Well, I was mentioning rounding out the conference, Hamburg's now at 1-6, and Watson Chapel's 0-6. That is the 8-4A. We've got 3 more weeks. Swing and a miss on another breaking ball, and Hargrave was way out in front of that one. The 0-2, tapped foul of third base, just got a piece of it and kept it in play, or kept himself alive. So you got 3 weeks. Cardinals have 2 games next week, the week after, and the week after, and that will end the season. And they are very much still in the running for a conference champion, trying to repeat as conference champions this year. Breaking pitch, that one fell out of the zone. Good spot for it by Robertson, just couldn't get Hargrave to pull the trigger, Wes.
Logan's looking really good. His curveball's got a lot of bite on it right now, and that's usually a good sign for him.
There's a ball, hit foul and out of play. Hargrave hanging tough. 1-2 count. Next week, again, we mentioned Cardinals supposed to travel to Watson Chapel, take on Wildcats. Is that right?
Watson Chapel
Yeah,
Wildcats.
That's right. Knew it was a cat. There's a ball tapped foul at third base again. Then we're supposed to play Crossit on Thursday. That's here at Camden Yards. Then the week after that, we've got Monticello here on Tuesday and Magnolia, the Panthers, the following Friday. Then they'll round out the season with Star City and Hamburg. Star City will be here on that Tuesday, and Hamburg at Hamburg that last Friday of the season, the regular season. Swing and a miss. Got him that time. Fastball, and Hargrave could not catch up to it.
Good-looking pitch.
Hargrave battled there, but just could not connect on that last pitch there.
That's usually the only trouble Logan ever gets into is a high pitch count. And, again, they're pushing that count up this inning.
Swing and a miss. Batter is Creed Smith, first baseman. Smith was 1 for 3. Had an RBI. Robertson. High fastball. Should the Cardinals, which I would say they're going to, make the postseason, the regional is in Malvern, up Highway 9 from Camden. There's a swing and a miss. That was a good pitch right there. Kind of kept it out on the edge of the plate, and Smith swung through it. Breaking pitch, got him. That's a good spot right there. He started it in the middle of the plate, started to fall off, but it caught the corner. Smith down on strikes.
It's a little deja vu for Smith. I believe that's the way he started the game Monday as well.
Hollingsworth comes to the plate. He's the catcher. Hollingsworth, I think, played left field on Monday, behind the plate today, place of Tristan Woodall. Swing and a miss. Robertson's finding his groove here. Clouds in the sky, a little bit of sun peeking through, so there's some shadows across the field, and lots of wind. Breaking pitch, just a little bit high. Ball 1. So the National Weather Service has issued a red flag warning for the Arklatex area. And then I would say we're right on the edge of that for sure, according to their map. Runner going, foul ball to the backstop. I was telling Wes a while ago, I thought red flag warnings were only for the coast, but we're a little ways from the coast.
Just a little bit.
But it is surely blowing. We've had wind. They're saying wind gusts to 25, even maybe a little bit more, and very low humidity, which is just a reminder that's prime conditions for fires. So burn ban is in effect here in Ouachita County, and I would definitely guard myself against that. Robertson with the 1-2. Swing and tap towards Bradshaw at third. He grabs it in foul territory. We'll do it again. But we'll see if the wind has any factor in this game. Right now it appears to be blowing. If I can see that flag right, it looks like it's going, or correctly, it looks like it's going out of left field.
That's what it looks like.
Right now. And at any moment, it could blow in from left field. The way it's been swirling. Runners going, swing, pop foul. We'll redo it. One, two outs. Robertson turns to check on Barnes at second. He's back to the bag. Barnes got on by a walk. Rivera, infield single.
Don't believe he could have rolled that ball out there any better.
No, probably not. Pitch coming. Pop to the right side. That ball is going to drop, and it drops fair in no man's territory. And it will be a base hit for Sam Hollingsworth. And I think that was a function of the wind right there. That ball was going foul.
Absolutely.
And it ended up blowing back into play. And Barnes scores the first run of the ball game. Rivera over to third, and Hollingsworth on with an RBI single. Brings up the pitcher, Aiden Reynolds. He'll bat, try to help himself out with runners at the corners. 2 outs here. Check on the runner at first. Hollingsworth is back. Reynolds, I don't believe, batted. He did not.
I do not believe he did.
He was DH'd for and never batted. Swings at a fastball up. Strike 1. The runner Hollingsworth took second base. And so now runners at first and second. There's a strike. It looked like a two-seam fastball. Kind of ran back in. Here's the pitch. Just a little bit high. Reynolds lays off of it. 1-2.
Wind is really starting to pick up here.
Breaking pitch. Oh, gets away from McKinney. I'm not sure if it would have been a called strike. Had he caught it, it was going to be close. But he got away from him. Umpire did not signal strike, so it's a 2-2 count now. Good job by McKinney, though, to get out of his squat and grab that ball. Nobody advanced. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Strike three. Reynolds watches it. And so Robertson ends up striking out the side, not before, though, a walk, couple of singles, and a run scored. So 1 run on 2 hits. No errors, 2 left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the first inning. Cardinals trail by 1. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball.
At Farmers Bank and Trust, we know banking isn't always top of mind. You've got other things to focus on, like getting the kids to soccer practice or mowing the lawn or grocery shopping. But our products and services are designed to fit your schedule and needs. From online and mobile banking to convenient hours and locations, Farmers Bank and Trust is easy banking for busy living. To learn more, stop by your local branch today or visit myfarmers.bank. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the Camden Fairview baseball team or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Nick Tuberville is right here in Ouachita County to help you select the right protection at the right price. Nick and his team will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you will know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With Nick Tuberville State Farm, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call him. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Bottom of the first inning, the Cardinals and the Lumberjacks. Cardinals trail by 1, giving up a run in the first inning. A walk, infield single, and then a pop-up single that the wind aided. And that gives Warren the early lead and Aiden Reynolds the lead as he comes in to get ready to face these Cardinals who put up a bunch of runs against Warren on Monday.
That's a rare earned run Logan Robertson's given up this year as well.
Started with a 1.05 ERA coming into this ballgame. A.J. Alsobrook, Grant Jeffers, Martavius Thomas batting here in the inning. First pitch by Reynolds is swung on and missed by A.J. Alsobrook. Alsobrook leading things off. Comes in batting .349 with a .548 on-base percentage. Next pitch in the dirt inside, ball one. Also, Brooke has really been a good piece at the top of the order. He's gotten on base, as I said, 548 on-base percentage. He's walked 18 times. In fact, in the ball game on Monday, also Brooke walked twice, scored 2 runs, stole 4 bases against Warren. 2-1 count now as that last pitch missed. Reynolds comes back. Ball hit to the right side. That's a base hit through the hole. Good piece of hitting by the leadoff batter, A.J. Alsobrook. And that will bring up Grant Jeffers.
Now batting for the Cardinals, number 3, second baseman Grant Jeffers.
Jeffers, a sophomore, comes in, having solidified himself there at second base. Played very well. He comes in batting .269 with a .424 on-base percentage. Alsobrook off on the first pitch. Ball driven out towards left field. It's down for a base hit. Alsobrook around second, coming around third. The ball all the way to the fence. And the Cardinals have tied this up on a double by Grant Jeffers. That ball hit sharply down the line.
It's a good piece of hitting, ball on the inside part of the plate, and he just turned on it. Alsobrook off on the pitch, scores easily from first base.
So quickly the Cardinals have tied this up with no outs here in the bottom of the first. Martavius Thomas to the plate. His last at-bat was a 3-run home run against Hamburg from the right side of the plate. So now he's home from both sides this season. Going to dig in now with no outs and a runner at second base. Thomas. .455 batting average. 21 runs, 17 RBI. First pitch, a little bit low, ball one. Third baseman in, Rivera on the edge of the grass. Pitch strike on the outside corner to Thomas. So Alsobrook leads things off with a base hit. Jeffers drives him in on a double. Now a ball hit over the shortstop. Jeffers off with running. He's around third. He's being waved in. The ball coming in. Nobody to cut it off. Thomas ends up at second base, and the Cardinals with the lead after 3 straight base hits. And that is definitely the way you like to start a ball game. Thomas just took the ball right over the head of the shortstop on a line drive.
Good piece of hitting.
Now Logan Robertson to the plate. Logan's really picked up his game on the offensive side, batting .333 now. Ooh, swings at a nice pitch by Reynolds. Reynolds took a little bit off there, it looked like, and that ball broke away from Robertson.
Good pitch, good location.
I want to see Robertson get one up in the air. That's what I want to see here. Here's the pitch. That ball a little bit high, 1-1.
Got a pretty good feeling that's what Logan's wanting to do, too.
Thomas off and running, ball hit over the shortstop's head. That ball is going to drop, and Thomas is going to score back-to-back base hits. That's 4 in a row for the Cardinals. That ball off the handle by Robertson, but it was hit hard enough over the shortstop, but not far enough to get to the center fielder. The Cardinals stringing together hits here in the first inning. 3-1 our score. Carson McKinney to the plate. McKinney, 362 on the year. Breaking pitch right there from Reynolds was a good one.
Good call. Good pitch.
That started at McKinney's left shoulder and ended up across the plate. McKinney says, I bet you won't throw it again. Reynolds steps off. McKinney was tied for the lead in RBIs till Thomas's home run on Tuesday. McKinney sits at 14 RBI and 18 runs. There's a ball hit to the left side. That's through the hole, and that's another hit. 5 in a row for the Cardinals. Robertson moves up to second base. And now, here it comes. Colton D. Woody. D. Woody comes in with an opportunity to put some runs up on the board here with Robertson at first base. McKinney over, Robertson at second base, McKinney over at first base. And the first pitch he sees, he swings it, high fastball, strike one. Colton batting .302 now, has 13 runs, has driven in 8.
Wind has absolutely died down.
Ball fouled back behind us here.
In the outfield.
I was to say, it
Our
net
netting
died right
in
here.
front of us.
This net is moving an awful lot.
The flag is as still
The
as it can
flag
be.
is still at the moment. 0-2 to D. Woody. Here's the pitch. Just got a piece of it to the backstop. Ball driven out towards left field. That ball is carrying. It's going to get down. Robertson, though, is going to get off. Did not get a good jump on that and is going to be forced off of third base there. He was waiting to see if Rivera was going to be able to catch it, but didn't quite get far enough to where he could make it. So that's the first out of the inning on a base hit, though, by D. Woody. That brings up Jackson Bradshaw. Bradshaw hits it into foul territory on the right. Smith giving chase, cannot catch up to it. And so Bradshaw will do it again, 0-1 count. Yeah, that ball hit by D. Woody was not hit well, but it hung up in the air a little bit. In the wind, you don't know if it's going to carry it to Rivera. So Robertson, he froze kind of like a line drive, like on a line drive, and Rivera did a good job of getting the ball into his third baseman, which I would assume is his brother.
I think it's a pretty safe assumption.
Cardinals, 6 hits in a row. Want to get some more runs in, though. That's in the dirt. McKinney trying to take advantage of it, and he is going to be safe. Both runners move up. Again, McKinney never one to take afraid to take a chance. But most of the time, it tends to pay off, so it did there.
It did.
Now a base hit could score 2. And pitch inside. 2-1 count. Yeah, when he took off, I thought, oh, no. But he made it.
Then he doesn't slide.
Then he doesn't slide, comes off the bag. Ball hit down the third baseline, foul.
Probably a good thing the third baseman didn't pick that up cleanly.
Probably so. But in normal Carson fashion, he just kind of smiles and, oh, well, here we go. 3-2 to Bradshaw. Pitch coming, ball lifted. Foul behind us here. good crowd here this afternoon on a cool Friday. Ball hit, foul again. 63 degrees at game time. Wind blowing, though, it makes it feel a little bit different. D. Woody's at second. McKinney's at third. Here's the pitch from Reynolds. And Bradshaw is going to walk. Ball gets away from the catcher Hollingsworth. And McKinney comes in to score. So that advanced on the, we'll call stolen base. I guess it was credited stolen base a while ago. Did you give him a stolen base a while ago?
A while ago it did.
Yeah. So
there he gets a pass
he advances on the pass ball. Pays off. And it is now 4-0 Camden Fairview. Bradshaw with the walk. Ben McKinney, the freshman, getting DH duties today. He DH'd on Tuesday and had a base hit. Solid line drive base hit. And then he came in and pitched an outstanding game in relief.
Pitched extremely well.
Ball tapped to the third baseman, foul. D. Woody picks it up. 0-2 count now to the younger McKinney. Bradshaw off and running, ball in the dirt outside. Bradshaw will make it to second base. Good call by the coaches. Good advance by Bradshaw. Now runners at second, third. Still just one out here. That's strike three on the outside corner. McKinney watched it all the way for out number two. Situation you got to think about where you are in the game, protect the plate. But he'll learn from it. That brings up another freshman, Dason Conley, right fielder. He swings and is behind a fastball from Reynolds. Conley batting .455. Need a base hit here to drive these runs in. There's a strike on the outside corner. Reynolds comes back with another fastball. Oh, 2. Swing and a miss, and Conley goes down on strikes, and Reynolds gets out of the inning, but not before 9 bat in the inning. 4 runs do score on 6 base hits. No errors in the inning, and 2 left on base. We will go to the second inning. Cardinals up 4-1. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball. Back to the ball field. Irvin Rivera to the plate for the Lumberjacks. Robertson quickly to work. 1 ball, no strike. Now there's a swing and a miss on the outside corner. Rivera, Dinsmore, and Pope scheduled to bat here in the top of the second inning. The Cardinals lead by a score of 4-1. Next pitch driven through the hole on the left side. Thomas gets it with his glove, just a piece of it, but Rivera's on with a base hit to lead things off in the second inning.
Batter number 4, right fielder Eli Dinsmore.
Eli Dinsmore to the plate. Batting from the left side, he's the right fielder. He squares the bunt, gets it down. Nice one. Bradshaw fields, throws to first. The out is made. Good play right there by the junior third baseman. He was charging on the play. Robertson let him have it and went to cover third so that Rivera could not advance.
Number 11, Colby Pope, the shortstop.
So the sack moves Rivera over. Now Colby Pope to the plate. Pope, the shortstop. Rivera now stands at second base. That's a foul ball. Pope just got a piece of it. Turn to check on Rivera. He's back safely. Four to 1 our score. Scorebug is down as we can tell, so we'll try to get that working. Pitch to Pope's fouled back out of play. Cardinals strung 6 hits together. In the first inning, scored 4 runs. Breaking pitch swung on and missed, and what a nasty pitch that was by Robertson. Man, he got the spin on that one, and Pope had no chance at it. So that's 2 outs, and we roll back to the top, and Caleb Barnes, who walked and scored the lone run for the Lumberjacks. Pitch is low. Robertson at 39 pitches through 2 2/3 inside. Ball number 2. Strike on the outside corner, says the umpire. Good looking pitch. 2-1 count now. Swing and a foul ball. Next one coming to Barnes. Swing right back to Robertson. He grabs a hold of it, tosses it over to Windling, and that will do it. So they'll strand a runner. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on base. We go to the bottom of the second. 4-1 Cardinals on top. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball. Dr. Jonathan Lewis and nurse practitioner Brandy Martisic want to care for all of your medical needs at the Lewis Clinic, located at 430 Magnolia Road in Dr. McFarland's office building. They're open from 8:30 to 12 and 1:30 to 5 Monday through Friday. They will care for all of your needs with a little TLC. Give them a call at 870-5709 to schedule. I'm struggling. 870-836-5709 to schedule your next sick or wellness visit. We offer DOT physicals and occupational health exams. That's all at the Lewis Clinic. I tell you what I'm thinking about. Bill Lewis, who has been working with us, he is out today, and he, along with several other students from Camden Fairview, went to the FFA state tournament or state competition in Fayetteville. And as I was reading this ad for the Lewis Clinic, I was thinking about him, and I couldn't do two things at one time. Apparently, Bill texted a while ago, said that they did well, didn't do as good as they wanted to do in their competition, but surely did well, and he will hopefully be back with us next Tuesday. We hope they have a safe trip home, and proud of those boys and girls going up there and competing in FFA competitions, something that, to be quite honest, we don't know we did a whole lot of anymore. I know we did it when I was in school, but I'm glad they are. They're doing a good job, some really good competition. I know they've had some parliamentary procedure teams and speaking teams, and they've got other kind of just all sorts of teams, and those kids are learning a lot of good things for sure. We are in the bottom of the second inning of a baseball game here against Cardinals against the Lumberjacks. Aiden Reynolds back on the mound for the Lumberjacks. He's going to try to keep the Cardinals at bay, but the Cardinals hit him well in the first inning. 6 base hits, 4 runs scored by the Cardinals. And we are back to the top of the order for the Cardinals, and A.J. Alsabrook led things off with a base hit. Wouldn't be nothing, no problem with me, Wes, if we just batted through the lineup every inning.
Absolutely.
Strike called there. Looked like Alsabrook tried to check his swing, but strike was called either way. So I was given the question a couple weeks ago as we wait on this next pitch from Reynolds. That one in the dirt. Ball one. Given the question the other day, so if they bat through the lineup, 9 batters, is that considered batting around? That was what was asked of me. And my response was no. You bat around when the number 1 batter bats again. You bat through the lineup if you bat all 9, but if you end up getting out of that inning, which we did in that first inning, I do not consider that batting around. What do you think?
Which came first, the chicken or the egg kind of a deal. That's something that Bubba Carpenter and Phil Elson banter back and forth about every game, it seems like, when they're calling the Razorbacks, is that very question.
Because they bat around an awful lot.
Yes.
Well, me and Mr. Odell were having a conversation, as you can imagine, and he queried me about that, I don't know, about a week ago. Alsabrook, threw his bat, thought it was a ball, and it was close to the edge of off the edge of plate, but it was called strike. Count goes 3-2, so he'll come back and do it again. But we were talking about that. Of course, if you bat around, you got to come back to number 1 in my thoughts. But nothing wrong with a little banter. That one's off the plate, and Alsabrook does draw the walk this time.
Either whatever you call it, it's a good thing.
If you get to there, nothing wrong with that, and that's for sure. Grant Jeffers comes to the plate. He will bat. He had a RBI double in the first inning, got A.J. home. I tell you somebody we could ask. We could ask Randy Robertson.
There you go.
Randy Robertson. Talked to him the other day. He's coached a lot of people in some baseball around these parts. In fact, A.J. Alsabrook's a young man that he's helped throughout the years. Alsabrook off and running. That ball tagged Jeffers in the left side.
Randy Robertson was one of my coaches in American Legion.
American Legion. The Cubs, huh?
Camden Cubs.
The Camden Cubs. It's been a few years ago. That's back when we had 2 American Legion teams at one time. We had the AA and AAA, did we not?
That's right.
Coach for Warren coming out to have a visit. Played over at the old Craftsman Park. Ain't much there anymore.
There is not, but a bunch of memories.
Bunch of memories, that's for sure. That was the first place, so we're going to have a pitching change right here, Wes. Looks like Creed Smith's going to come in from first base. That is a quick pull of Aiden Reynolds right there. And so Creed Smith, the first baseman who came in relief of Reynolds on Monday, is going to come in and take the mound here in the second inning. So we'll take a break. We'll come back and talk about it. It's 4-1. Camden Fairview is on top of the Lumberjacks. We are in the bottom of the second inning. Stay tuned. We'll come back. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball. When you need a home run pharmacy, swing by Morrison's Pharmacy in Camden. With over 49 years of experience, 2 locations and 4 pharmacists, Morrison's is a 5-tool pharmacy. You can stop in and visit the friendly staff and shop around while you wait. They have a convenient drive-thru at both locations, and if you can't get out, Morrison's can deliver. Morrison's Pharmacy is located on the 278 bypass next to Atwoods, or drop by the Clinic Pharmacy inside Washita Valley Family Clinic on Cash Road. You'll definitely get the win with Morrison's Pharmacy, a proud sponsor of Cardinal baseball.
Here in South Arkansas, there is timber everywhere. When you need someone to manage your timber, you want someone you can trust. Arkansas Pulpwood is a family-owned business that has been operating for 49 years. They are the timber experts. Whether you are buying or selling timber in timberland, or you are looking for someone to manage what you have, Arkansas Pulpwood is the answer. Give John Dawson III a call at 870-231-6405 and see how Arkansas Pulpwood can put a little cha-ching in your wallet. Arkansas Pulpwood is a proud sponsor of Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball.
Back to the ballpark here on this Friday afternoon. Aiden Reynolds' day is done. Creed Smith coming to the plate. And a quick change, a quick hook for Warren coach. That kind of caught me by surprise, Wes.
Absolutely. Reynolds has been their horse all year. Has been their horse for the last few years, with a couple of years of Peyton Bird mixed in there, but Reynolds has been the man.
Reynolds goes over to first base. Smith comes over to the mound. And he'll be facing Martavius Thomas. Ooh, that was a good-looking pitch. Did not get the call. Also Brook out at second base. Jeffis at first. No outs here. Thomas watches strike one. That one broke across the corner of the plate.
Brought it up just a little bit and got the call.
That pitch is called a strike as well, outside corner.
Just slapped that right at the field umpire.
Big hole over there. That's strike. Holy moly.
Wow.
Wow is a good word. Thomas has a great eye. He saw it much better than I did. Here's the pitch. That's inside in the dirt. Alsobrook taking off. And no throw. Jeffis follows suit, so now runners at second and third with no outs. Thomas with a 3-2 count now. That ball was in the dirt. Hollingsworth just couldn't get his hand on it to make a play. Here comes the 3-2. Ball hit to the right side. That's going to be to the first baseman, Reynolds. He'll field it, touch first. Alsobrook does score, though, 5-0. Thomas will get the RBI and the first out. Brings up Logan Robertson. Logan, senior pitcher, comes in. He had an RBI single back in the first. Batting with Jeffis out at third base now. Way off the plate, ball one. So we were mentioning a while ago about Randy Robertson. He was talking with me. He'd worked with several of these young boys and gets to watch most every game. We're so glad he does. That pitch a little bit low, ball two. And we're glad you're watching as well. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let us know how we're doing. Hopefully it's enjoyable. That's what we're trying to do. Get you to enjoy some baseball and get these Get some eyes on these boys. They're fun to watch.
I know Randy has coached kids that are playing for not just Camden Fairview, but El Dorado, Harmony Grove, Smackover, among other places.
And pitches off the plate. Robertson, 4-pitch walk. And that will bring up Carson McKinney. McKinney, he had a single. And scored a run. Got a stolen base all in the first inning.
Now batting for Camden Fairview, number 7, Carson McKinney.
Here's the pitch to McKinney. It's a little bit low, ball 1. And sunshine's showing itself bright right now. That's another pitch low. Robertson takes off running, and he will make it. Now runners at second and third. No throw from the catcher, Hollingsworth. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors for Lumberjacks. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Cardinals. Strike called on the fastball. On Monday, Smith came in, pitched. Actually did not get credited for an inning pitched.
I think he walked the first 3 guys he saw.
I believe that's correct. There's a ball driven out towards left field. Rivera on the move, makes the catch. Jeffers is going to tag and score on the line out. Hard hit ball, but not hard enough to get over the head of Rivera. The sacrifice fly. Gives the Cardinals a 5-0 lead. A 6-0 lead, excuse me.
Out or not, it's good to see productive outs.
You're right about that. Colton DeWoody to the plate. He swings at a breaking pitch from Smith. Way out in front of it. Next one coming. Just gets a piece out of it at the shortstop. And it goes through his legs. Robertson's going to come in to score. Pope let that ball get right through his legs. Could have had something to do with the fact Robertson running in front of him as the ball was coming to him and maybe lost sight of it a little bit. But either way, it's an error. DeWoody's on. And Robertson comes in to score. It's now 7-1 in favor of the Cardinals.
At the plate for the Cardinals, number 15.
Now Jackson Bradshaw to the plate. Bradshaw walked. First 7 guys in the order got on base in the first inning. Bradshaw was one of those with the walk. He takes one way inside. 1-0 count with DeWoody out at first base. Cardinals trying to keep rolling with 2 outs here. Ball hit foul.
He's got a good little off speed working there. He's caught us out in front a couple of different times. Just kind of flailing at it.
Next pitch coming, that runs way inside. Count now 2-1 on Mr. Bradshaw. Ben McKinney is on deck. Should he get a chance? Breaking pitch there. And that was another one of those good ones. Bradshaw couldn't pull the trigger. He started, then he checked his swing, but it was too late. Here's the 2-2. DeWoody running. Ball hit right back up the middle. Pope is going to field it, going to try to step on Second, not in time, but he does make the throw over to first base, and Bradshaw is out. And that will end the inning. But the Cardinals, they score 3 more runs. 3 runs here in the second inning gives us a 7-1 lead. We'll go to the top of the third. Cardinals up. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball.
Do you need an experienced tax professional to help you minimize what you owe or maximize this year's refund? With over 35 years of experience, Simple Accounting is here to help. They provide expert tax management services for both new and established businesses, as well as accounting, bookkeeping, and payroll services. Call or go by Simple Accounting for a consultation today. You can find them at 116 AG Avenue or give them a call at 870-836-6914. Jimmy's Cycle and Tractor is your one-stop shop for all your tractor, mower, ATV, or trailer needs. Located at 2045A, California in Camden, they have a wide selection of equipment to choose from. Jimmy's Cycle and Tractor is an authorized Kubota dealer carrying a full line of Kubota lawnmowers and tractors. And if you need an implement for your tractor or a trailer to carry it, Jimmy's Cycle and Tractor carries Bush Hog brand implements and Texas Brag trailers. Jimmy's also carries Kawasaki ATVs. Go by and see Snooky and the crew at Jimmy's Cycle and Tractor or give them a call at 870-836-2502.
Ball lifted out towards center field, Alsobrook underneath it. And that is out number 1 off the bat of Delfino Rivera. So a quick out here in the top of the first inning for Logan Robertson. Weston Hargrave to the plate. He watches strike 1 from Logan Robertson. Next pitch coming, fouled off. Boy, he was out in front of that, wasn't he? 46 pitches for Robertson. 0-2 count here to the number 3 batter in the order. A little bit low this time, ball 1.
Good pitch.
That was a beauty. Holy cow, and Hargrave was upset with himself, but I don't think he could have touched it if he had to see it again 3 or 4 more times.
That was a different break than anything he's thrown. Almost like a slider instead of his curveball.
That was filthy. That brings up Creed Smith. He struck out looking back in the first. Goodness gracious. When he finds it, it is so good. That is a beautiful breaking pitch. 0-1 count to the pitcher Smith. Here's the next one. He throws it again. This one called a ball. Just didn't quite break enough that time. Next pitch coming. Ball hit towards the left side. Bradshaw ranges, throws across, the out made, and a quick inning, 3 up, 3 down for the Cardinals. So we'll go to the bottom of the third inning, 7-1 our score. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the Camden Fairview baseball team or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Nick Tuberville is right here in Ouachita County to help you select the right protection at the right price. Nick and his team will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you will know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With Nick Tuberville State Farm, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call him. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Call the Mudslingers at Premier Concrete for all your ready-mix needs. Located in Camden and serving South Arkansas, the Mudslingers are the concrete professionals you are looking for. Premier Concrete, open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Earlier or later by appointment, give them a call at 870-231-3884. Premier Concrete, a proud supporter of Cardinal baseball.
Bottom of the third inning, Camden Fairview Cardinal baseball. The Cardinals up 7-1 against the Lumberjacks. Creed Smith back on the mound for Warren, and Ben McKinney back to the plate. He struck out looking in the first inning. That ball hit him, as the umpire says, is a breaking pitch that came back in, but it caught him. I guess right on maybe just caught his shirt, Wes. I'm not real sure. It didn't hit him. It surely didn't hurt him.
The way he's acting, I think you're right. I think he caught his jersey just under the numbers. I'm not sure if it got any meat or not.
But we'll take it. McKinney on first base. There's a bunt attempt from Dason Connolly.
Not sure McKinney was ready. He was still standing on first when the ball hit the ground. So.
So an 0-1 count to the freshman who struck out swinging back in the first. This one lifts it out to the center fielder, Hargrave. Did they call that a catch in an exchange?
I think that's what they're calling that.
Okay, because I hope so.
Yeah.
It's right at the pole, and I couldn't tell if I saw the ball go to the ground. I thought, he missed it. And then I was like, well, Conley's walking to the dugout, so I guess he didn't.
I believe our home plate umpire was indicating on the exchange.
Okay. So that's the first out. We're back to the top, and A.J. Alsobrook. 1 for 1 this afternoon. Ball goes to the backstop. McKinney advances to second base. That ball hit off the right knee pad of the catcher Hollingsworth and bound away. Alsobrook singled and walked in this one. Takes ball number 2.
Didn't quite break into the zone there.
Looks like the Lady Cards are up. They're playing Warren, I do believe. It's 7-5 in the third inning. And pitch a little low. It's a 3-0 count. Alsobrook trying to get his 20th walk of the year, which by far leads the team. And that's what you like to see in a leadoff batter. He does. Takes another one. And that will bring up Grant Jeffers, who's doubled and been hit by a pitch.
In the box for the Cardinals, number 3, Grant Jeffers.
Smith. Going to check on the runner at first base. I'm not real sure McKinney knew what was going on. The ball got away from Reynolds over at first. Alsobrook gets up like he wants to run to second, realizes McKinney's still standing there. McKinney finally realizes what's going on and goes ahead and runs, but it was at a point too late for Alsobrook to try to take off for second. So runners at the corners now. Now Alsobrook's going to take off on his own and will get there without a throw. So now with runners at second and third, Jeffers can drive a couple in here with a base hit. Breaking pitch finds the zone. Strike one. Here comes the next one. Jeffers out in front, hits it foul. One and two. Ball lifted behind the third base bags. Pope's over, makes the call from the shortstop position and makes the catch. That's the second out here. And now brings up Martavius Thomas. Thomas had an RBI ground out in the second. See if he can't get these runners in. Make this a 9-1 ball game. With 2 outs, here's the pitch from Smith. Low and in the dirt, ball one. And it's a breaking pitch for a strike. So I'm gonna say, Wes, that the fence was in my way when I was reading the score of the girls' game. It now says 9-7 visitors. I guess I couldn't see the top of the 9. It looked like a 4, but looks like 9-7 is the score.
Does.
Ball hit. Oh, what a play. No, he doesn't make the play. Rivera stabbed at it, kept it from going down the line, which would have scored 2 runs. But he could not hold on to it. That ball was hit very sharply.
Yes, it was.
And, again, if he doesn't make that play, then both runners would score. And Thomas easily is on second. He might have even beat it out because that might have gone to the corner. Maybe he ended up at third base. But, nonetheless,
still a good play. He turned a double into a single.
That's
Just
right.
Getting a little leather on it.
Thomas off and running. Strike called on the outside corner. 8-1 our score. And I really want to see Robertson get one in the air now.
Yes. Hit one to Emily over there at softball field.
He hit it to the third baseman, Rivera. Rivera made a nice play. Throws across the diamond. The out's made. And that will do it. The Cardinals do score a run in the inning, a run on 1 hit. There was 1 error, and there were 2 left on base. We'll go to the 4th inning. Cardinals up 8-1. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball.
It's not every day when you need a bulldozer or a load of gravel, but when you do, call Reynolds Construction Services. No job is too big or too small for Jonathan Reynolds and his crew. From topsoil to fill dirt and even gravel, they can haul it all. Reynolds Construction Services can also spread that dirt or gravel. Need a road or driveway? They can do that. Spreading topsoil in your yard? Yep, they can do that. A pad for a house, building, or garage? They can do that too. Give Reynolds Construction Services a call for all of your dirt and dozer needs. 870-807-1491. Go Cards.
Arkansas Saw & Lawn is a proud sponsor of Camden Fairview Cardinal Baseball. Located at 1550 Cash Road in Camden, they provide all of your small gas engine needs. A proud retailer of the steel product line, Arkansas Saw & Lawn carries chainsaws for every job, big or small. They also have blowers and trimmers for getting that yard manicured. And if you need a new mower, go by and see the great line of Hustler lawnmowers. Arkansas Saw and Lawn also provides all of your maintenance and repair needs. Arkansas Saw and Lawn. Go by and see them on Cash Road or call them at 870-836-4861.
All right, so swing and a miss to the batter. This is Sam Hollingsworth. He's singled, was stranded at second base in the first inning. That ball's popped foul back here. Robertson back to work and comes into this inning at 52 pitches, I believe you said, Wes?
He is at 55.
55
right
okay.
now.
The 0-2 breaking pitch stays high. All right, so Wes and I are having a discussion. Baseball is a game of rules, very much so, and I appreciate a game of rules. But sometimes, as the next one comes, that ball's tapped foul, those rules, a rule, doesn't make sense. And in this case, so I'm counting my book, and I'm seeing I counted 7 hits or 6 hits. And Wes says there's a breaking pitch that just about got Hollingsworth. Wes says, no, official score, we have 5 hits. So I go back and look at my book now, and I've got Alsobrook, Jeffers, Thomas, Robertson, McKinney, D. Woody, all hits. 6 in a row in the first inning. As the next one comes, 2-2 count. That's on the corner, but doesn't get the call. Runs the count 3-2. And Wes says, oh, you gave D. Woody a hit. Here comes the next one, the 3-2 pitch, fouled out of play. Now, if you'll go back to the first inning with me, D. Woody hit a looper out to left field. Rivera charged it, wasn't able to catch it. Next pitch coming. That's ball hit to the second base. A tough play. Jeffers cannot get the throw around in time, and he is safe. Jeffers had to actually field the ball and brought his glove around behind him, trying to make some ESPN play. But hey, to be truthful, his momentum was carrying him so hard, it was going to be a tough play for sure.
He gave everything he had
to
get that out there.
He did not give up on it. So a base hit for Hollingsworth, that's 2 on the game, brings up Aiden Reynolds, who struck out looking back in the first. So back to the play. We just got to talk about this. So Rivera doesn't make the catch in left field. Reynolds swings, misses. Robertson, though, he didn't go halfway. He didn't get far off the bag. He was at second. And so at this point, he has to take off running. Rivera picks up the ball and throws to third base and gets the force out at third base on Robertson. Now, I wrote that as a hit. Wes corrected me and said that's not a hit. He said that is a fielder's choice. And I said, you're crazy. Here comes the next one from Robertson to Reynolds. Runner going. Oh, and Jeffers lost the handle out of his glove. I think he could have had him right there. Not a great jump for Hollingsworth, but Jeffers had to double clutch, couldn't get his hand on the ball, and Hollingsworth steals the bag. So it's second base with no outs here.
McKinney.
What'd I say?
Jeffers.
My bad, man, McKinney. They're all related. Guess I should say we're all related. That ball misses outside and low for a ball to Reynolds. So back to the deal. All right, let's go back. So you say it's not a hit, it's a fielder's choice. And according to the rule, as Wes looked it up, I'll let you read it in a second, Wes, if you still got it handy. Because I still don't agree with it at all. Here's the pitch.
This batter, we'll read it.
Oh, he just broke our camera. All right, home plate camera is done. until we go try and fix it. It is pointed to the sky. So run these cameras here at the plate, okay? It's the best we can do at the moment. I can't fix the other one right now. So, all right, read the rule while we're waiting on Coach to run across the field.
All right, the rule says it is not a
No, give us the number. What rule is it? I need to know.
That is Rule 9-2, Section 3, player's batting record.
Okay.
Number 1, it is not a base hit if any runner is out on a forced play caused by the batter advancing toward first base.
Okay. We'll address that. It's a 1-2 count to Reynolds. Here's the pitch. Up and in. That's ball 2. So, by the rule, I would agree with what you say, that he was advancing to first base, Woody was, and the force was at third. Here's the next pitch. Ball lifted foul. However, as I said to Wes, I said, I don't care. There was no chance that Rivera would get D. Woody out at first base. I mean, it was an absolute 100% base hit, except for this little caveat of the force out at third. They finally get him. Aiden Reynolds goes down. Oh, no, the throw is over Dylan's head. And Reynolds is going to beat it out. And some mental mistakes here in this inning have runners at the corners for the Lumberjacks with no outs. So Reynolds goes down on strikes, but then the throw from McKinney sails to where Windling has to jump. It touches his glove. It doesn't go far, but everybody's safe for, and speak of him, Irvin Rivera. We've been talking about him. Pitch coming. That's on the corner, strike 1. So that goes down in the book, a strikeout and an error on the catcher. Check on Reynolds. He's back safely.
It's a very close play there.
It sure was. So, all in all, we only have 6 hits now. We picked up 1 last inning. Ball hit to the shortstop. Thomas fields. Second base to Jeffers. Across the diamond. Rivera beats it out. And so a run does score, makes the score 8-2. We do get the out at. Now that's a fielder's choice, just so y'all know. Just so we can be clear. Rivera gets on by fielder's choice because Thomas chose to go to second base instead of throw him out at first base. But in my argument, Rivera wasn't choosing to throw to first base on D. Woody. I feel like D. Woody gets cheated out of a base hit right there.
I don't disagree with that at all.
But it is a game of rules, and there are some oddities, that's for sure.
He will make up for it with a dribbler in the infield somewhere. That's the way baseball seems to work.
Isn't that the truth? There's a strike on the outside corner to the batter, Dinsmore. He had a sacrifice bunt in the second inning. 8-2 is the score. Inside pitch. I'm not real sure. Why does the scorebook say 10-2? Check on the runner. He's back safely. There we go. Runners at first base. 2-1 to Dinsmore. Swing and a miss. He reached on one there, could not get to it. Inside, 3-2 count now. Dinsmore about pulled off a little Gary Sheffield a moment ago, had that bat flicking in front of his helmet up there. I said, wait a second now. He ain't quite got the waggle of a Sheffield. Ooh, it's getting closer over there at first base. Rivera about got picked off there. Oh, there it went. You see the Sheffield there?
Yeah.
Swing and a miss, so he gets out, and they're gonna be able to. Oh, they're not gonna get him as the mental mistake by Rivera. Although they're gonna call and say he was out of the base pass, and sure enough, Rivera thought it was out number 3, and let's see what they're gonna call. Rivera started towards the dugout, got on the grass on the infield, and now Coach Keith wants to talk to the umpire and say, hey, wait a second, he left the base path. I mean, he was all the way. He was almost, I won't say almost to the man, but he was pretty close. But he's not getting a positive nod from the umpire here. A mental mistake by Rivera, but we made the mental mistake of throwing behind the runner, and that's where we messed up.
Looks like we're going to get some help from the home plate umpire here.
And that might be a good thing. He had much better vision of that. But you don't throw behind the runner right there. You throw in front of him. And if nothing else, he goes back to first base. But now he stands on second base if they don't reverse this call here. We'll see how the play stands. This will be another interesting rule to look up, Wes, because this was one of those. So he did leave the base path. But, I mean, there was no play on him. Wasn't like he was avoiding a tag like you can see down the first base line or coming across,
I guess we're going to see how they rule it. It would be another good one to look up. I would say he has to be out, but it doesn't look like that's the call that's going to be made.
It does not. I agree. I would like to know. I would like an explanation on that. As, again, if the rule is you stay in the batter's box, and what is it to each side? You have what's the –
well, if there's a play toward the base that the runner is attempting to occupy, he has to stay on the outside of the baseline. He can't come inside that line.
Right. Well, Coach Keith is coming back. The umpires, I'm not real sure what we're going to do here. It looks like we're going to play on with 2 outs. What we're going to do. Runner at second base. So Rivera, I guess we'll get credited with a stolen base. I mean, because they did try to throw him out.
I guess
that's
that's another one of those that doesn't make any sense, I guess.
So that brings up Colby Pope. He struck out swinging. Strike call on the inside corner.
So a mental error turns into a stolen base from both teams.
From both teams. That's exactly right. Ball driven out to the right side. Giving chase is Conley, but it's in foul territory. Can't get to it. Windling was on the chase as well. So 1 run across here in the 4th inning. It's 8-2.
And essentially what that does is just increases Robertson's pitch count.
That's a very good point. Where does he stand now?
He's at 78.
78. Breaking pitch in the dirt, ball number 1. Swing and a miss. Pope goes down on strikes again, and that will end the inning, but not before Warren picks up a run. They pick up a run on 1 hit. There were just 1 error and 1 left on base. 8-2 our score. We will go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Cardinals up. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball.
Arkansas Saw & Lawn is a proud sponsor of Camden Fairview Cardinal baseball. Located at 1550 Cash Road in Camden, they provide all of your small gas engine needs. A proud retailer of the steel product line, Arkansas Saw & Lawn carries chainsaws for every job, big or small. They also have blowers and trimmers for getting that yard manicured. And if you need a new mower, go by and see the great line of Hustler lawnmowers. Arkansas Saw & Lawn also provides all of your maintenance and repair needs. Arkansas Saw & Lawn. Go by and see them on Cash Road or call them at 870-836-4861.
At Farmers Bank and Trust, we know banking isn't always top of mind. You've got other things to focus on, like getting the kids to soccer practice or mowing the lawn or grocery shopping. But our products and services are designed to fit your schedule and needs. From online and mobile banking to convenient hours and locations, Farmers Bank and Trust is easy banking for busy living. To learn more, stop by your local branch today or visit myfarmers.bank. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Bottom of the fourth inning, the Camden Fairview Cardinals up on Warren by a score of 8-2. Creed Smith back on the mound for Warren, facing Carson McKinney, Jackson Bradshaw, and Carson McKinney, Colton DeWoody, and Jackson Bradshaw. Here comes pitch from Smith, a little bit low, ball one. It's a 1-1 count. McKinney fouled the first one off. That ball hit McKinney on the knee as a breaking pitch that didn't break enough. Bounces off, and now McKinney stands at first base. McKinney has been hit by eight pitches now. That leads the team. Though I would say Landon Morgan probably is close. He just doesn't get credit for it being in a JV game. That ball gets away from the catcher. McKinney around to second base, or down to second base. So Landon's got 4 hit by pitches, and that's just in varsity games. We're not real sure how many times he's been hit in a JV game. Ball hit towards Rivera over at third base. Rivera tries to make the throw. Got away from Rivera a little bit, and DeWoody is down to first base. New first baseman over there is number 2. I don't have his name. Bradshaw comes to the plate 0 for 1. Walked and stranded at second in the first inning. He squares the bunt. Ball, it's a breaking pitch in the dirt outside. Bradshaw couldn't pull the bat back in time, and it is a strike.
That is Antonio Jordan.
Antonio Jordan. Another pitch outside, bounces away, and all the runners advance. So now with runners at second and third and no outs, Bradshaw try to push the Cardinals towards that 10-run mark. They can get 4 here in this inning. There's a drive out towards left center. That ball's going to get down and go all the way to the fence. McKinney is in. DeWoody in. Bradshaw to second base. And those 2 runners do come home. It's now 10-2. On a 2 RBI double by Jackson Bradshaw.
Big hit by Bradshaw.
Oh, man, it was. Right where Rivera couldn't get to. Bounced and skipped. underneath the glove of Rivera, all the way to the fence. So now Ben McKinney to the plate. Ball bounces away. Bradshaw trying to take advantage. He does. Good hustle right there by the junior Jackson Bradshaw. Swing and a foul tip to the backstop.
Tom was having a little fun there.
Swing and a miss. Ball gets away from the catcher a little bit. Bradshaw doesn't advance. That was a nice breaking pitch from Smith. Count now 1-2. Okay, Wes, I'm going to try it again. Lady Cardinals field, it is now 10-9. I believe Cardinals are on top. Good eye right there by McKinney. He wanted that breaking pitch, but
He did.
he let it go. 2-2 count now.
Be a big win here if the Lady Cardinals can hold on.
Absolutely. In the dirt, ball number 3. McKinney's worked it back to a full count. Hey, I wouldn't mind seeing this freshman get a hold of one. He's got some pop. Let that wind carry too. See if Smith can't groove him one here. Well, he grooved him a breaking pitch, but McKinney watched it
He
to
did
the
not
glove.
want any of it.
That was a good one. But Smith, he's not been real consistent with it, but he's had a few times where it's come across really nice, and that was one of them right there. And McKinney goes down looking for the second time today. That brings up Dason Conley. He's 0 for 2. Watches a strike. Roll over the inside corner of the plate. Conley lifts one out towards the second baseman. He makes the catch. That's Caleb Barnes, and Bradshaw stuck at third. That brings up A.J. Alsobrook with 2 outs. Alsobrook has been on 3 times this afternoon, batted in all 4 innings. Watches the ball. Bradshaw stays put. Should the Cardinals get 2 more in this inning, they could go to the top of the 5th, and if they can hold Warren scoreless, that would be the ball game. They got to have 2 more. Big breaking pitch, doesn't really break. Stays way outside and high. It's a 2-0 count. Low and outside, and it's a 3-0 count to the number 1 hitter of the Cardinals, A.J. Alsobrook. He's walked twice. There's a strike called. Now Alsobrook knows what he's looking at. Smith delivers home. Ball lifted to the right side. Smith giving chase. Now Jordan over. He makes the catch, and that will end the inning. So the pop out leaves a runner stranded at third base, but the Cardinals do get 2 in the inning. 2 on 2 hits. There were no errors and 1 left on base. We will go to the 5th inning, 10-2, Camden Fairview on top. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball.
Here in South Arkansas, there is timber everywhere. When you need someone to manage your timber, you want someone you can trust. Arkansas Pulpwood is a family-owned business that has been operating for 49 years. They are the timber experts. Whether you are buying or selling timber in timberland, or you are looking for someone to manage what you have, Arkansas Pulpwood is the answer. Give John Dawson III a call at 870-231-6405 and see how Arkansas Pulpwood can put a little cha-ching in your wallet. Arkansas Pulpwood is a proud sponsor of Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball.
Do you need an experienced tax professional to help you minimize what you owe or maximize this year's refund? With over 35 years of experience, Simple Accounting is here to help. They provide expert tax management services for both new and established businesses, as well as accounting, bookkeeping, and payroll services. Call or go by Simple Accounting for a consultation today. You can find them at 116 AG Avenue or give them a call at 870-836-6914.
We come to the top of the fifth inning. Camden Fairview up 10-2 on the Lumberjacks. Top of the order for the Lumberjacks and Caleb Barnes, Delfino Rivera, and Weston Hargrave. Robertson back on the mound for his fifth inning of work. First pitch is high, ball one. I want to thank all of our supporters, our home run supporters, Arkansas Pulpwood, Arkansas Saw and Lawn, Reynolds Construction Services, the Lewis Clinic, Nick Tuberville State Farm Insurance. There's a strike from Robertson. Morrison's Pharmacy, Simple Accounting Services, Premier Concrete, Jimmy's Cycle and Tractor, and Farmers Bank and Trust. Strike number 2 from Robertson. Barnes walked and scored in the first inning, grounded out to the pitcher on a sharply hit ball in the second. Breaking pitch, strike 3, and Barnes is down looking. You could just feel it coming right there. That brings up Delfino Rivera. He is 1 for 2.
Logan working with a purpose this inning.
Swing and a miss. Should the Cardinals get out of this one and top half and score 2 in the bottom half, that would end the ball game as well. There's a breaking pitch.
Miss.
That ball looks like it's going over the batter's head almost and just breaks so sharply into the zone for strike number 2. Ball hit towards the second baseman, Jeffers. Took a weird hop. He made a good play, though. And that is out number 2. Ball took a funny hop right before Jeffers. I don't know if it was the edge of the grass or just maybe hit something in the dirt there.
Did a good job to keep focus on it and make it look easy.
Weston Hargrave to the plate. He is the center fielder. He has struck out swinging twice. That one is lifted, though, out towards the center fielder. Alsabrook backs up underneath it, and one pitch, and that's out number 3. And that's how we'll do the top of the fifth. So a 3-up, 3-down inning. We'll go to the bottom half of the fifth. Cardinals have a chance to close it out. We'll see what happens. Stay tuned. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball. Dr. Jonathan Lewis and nurse practitioner Brandy Martisic want to care for all of your medical needs at the Lewis Clinic. The Lewis Clinic, located at 430 Magnolia Road in Dr. McFarland's office building, is open 8:30 to 12 and 1:30 to 5 Monday through Friday. They'll care for all of your needs with a little TLC. Give them a call at 870-836-5709 to schedule your next sick or wellness visit. They offer DOT physicals and occupational health exams. That's all at the Lewis Clinic. When you need a home run pharmacy, swing by Morrison's Pharmacy in Camden. With over 49 years of experience, 2 locations and 4 pharmacists, Morrison's is a 5-tool pharmacy. You can stop in and visit the friendly staff and shop around while you wait. Morrison's also has a convenient drive-thru at both locations, and if you can't get out, Morrison's can deliver. Morrison's Pharmacy is located on the 278 bypass next to Atwoods, or drop by the Clinic Pharmacy inside Ouachita Valley Family Clinic on Cash Road. You'll definitely get the win with Morrison's Pharmacy, a proud sponsor of Cardinal baseball. Bottom of the fifth inning, Cardinals up 10-2 here on this Friday afternoon. Beautiful afternoon for baseball. Cardinals leading the Lumberjacks. Lumberjacks bringing in a new pitcher. That will be Caleb Barnes. He was playing second base earlier, but he comes in now to take over for Creed Smith. A couple of other defensive changes. Harton goes to second base, and Spears is at shortstop. So Smith, 3 innings, gave up 3 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned, 1 strikeout and 2 walks. Grant Jeffers to the plate for the Cardinals. First pitch he sees Eddie swings and misses. A little bit low and inside to the righty. Jeffers, he is 1 for 2 this afternoon, 2 runs scored. Ball hit sharply to the second baseman. He tried to backhand. It went off his right foot. And so Jeffers is on by the error. That brings up Martavius Thomas. Wes, he could end it right here. He did it Tuesday. He could do it here as well.
Be a good thing to see. Although, I wouldn't mind seeing Logan get that first.
I'd be okay with that too. First pitch misses the zone outside. Ball 1 to Thomas. Thomas, he is 2 for 3 this afternoon. Got 3 RBIs on the day. That one runs way outside. Next one from Barnes, high and outside. It's a 3-0 count to Thomas.
We have just about as many cars out in the right field behind the fence as we do in the parking lot, it feels like.
They like watching it from the outfield fence. Pitch off the plate. Oh, strike number 1. Gave him one there. Three-one pitch. Thomas tried to check his swing. It fouled it off. Looks like Smith, or rather Barnes, has got a little bit of two-seam action. That wants to run away from the lefty Thomas here. And that ball looked good at first, then started to run away. So Thomas checked his swing. But he tapped it foul. So here comes the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. That ball did run hard away from Thomas. And that is out number 1 here in the 5th inning. That brings up Logan Robertson. Robertson, 1 for 2.
Number 11, Logan Robertson.
Let's see what Logan can do here. With Jeffers at first base, 10-2 ball game. That ball over the head of Robertson at the backstop. Jeffers moves up 90.
He has got a lot of arm side run on that two-seam.
Big time. Foul tip. And when he steps his delivery home, he is landing hard towards the first base side. It's like he's just opening it up, and that ball just wants to run away.
Yeah.
1-1 to Robertson. Jeffers running hard towards third base. That ball did not get far from the catcher, Hollingsworth. But Jeffers on the hustle. He got to third base quickly. 2-1. Ball runs high and inside to Robertson. Count now 3-1. Would like to say it's a hitter's count right here. See if he can't get him a pitch to drive. Nope, it drives right off his left arm. That inside run to the righty. It's the one thing that we've seen from Barnes here. While it's definitely a hard thing to pick up in the sense of trying to bat against it, he does not appear to have a lot of control with it.
I'm not sure how much he's pitched. We don't follow Warren that closely. I think this is the first time I remember seeing him pitch.
So the winning run is at first base in Robertson. Carson McKinney comes to the plate. Robertson running on the pitch. And now a base hit could end this ball game. I guess I should say it's the game-ending run. So we're already ahead. It's not like it's a do-or-die situation here. But if Robertson and Jeffers score, that would end the ball game. There's a ball. That one hung out across the plate. McKinney just out in front of it. I'm not sure who's going to call the JV game since Bill's not here today. That ball in the dirt. Our junior producer today, Carter Wolf, he said no, he's not going to do it. Carter's a man of few words.
Unless Payton's around.
Unless Payton's around. He doesn't take after his daddy, I guess. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Jeffers, listen to me, McKinney, big hop, and he is safe. That ball bounced very high, and Rivera, he came in and tried to field it. I don't know that he'd have thrown him out if he'd have fielded it.
I don't believe he would have. We're going to call that a hit.
Check the rule book.
It's a judgment.
Judgment call, okay. D. Woody I'll give him his hit back here. Maybe he'll get his hit back here. Let's just send it over the fence, D. Woody. That's what we're talking about. I've been calling it for a couple of games from him. He's bound to pay off at some point. Base hit would end this ball game. He swings and hits one foul. That's one thing I keep seeing. Barnes doesn't control that runner very, very much, but when he gets it across the plate, we're early on it. We're way early on it. Kind of deceptive. Coming at the righty. That one in the dirt. Hollingsworth, good stop.
I'm not sure how intentional it is, but he does a pretty good job of burying it on that right-hander's hands.
That one didn't.
Or his helmet.
3-1 is the count. That's a walk. Jeffers comes in to score. And that brings up Jackson Bradshaw. He had a 2 RBI double in the fourth.
A little bit of an odd time to make a pitching change here.
Looks like he's going to, though. Coach for Warren. Going to change things here. Barnes, not sure where he's headed. Irvin Rivera, the left fielder, is coming in to pitch. Looks like Barnes is going back to second, and the young man at second, Harton, is going to go to left field. Looks like it's going to be. So we do have a pitching change. We will take a break and come back in a moment. Cardinals are up 11-2 in the fifth inning. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball.
From online and mobile banking to convenient hours and locations, Farmers Bank and Trust is easy banking for busy living. To learn more, stop by your local branch today or visit myfarmers.bank.
Bottom of the fifth inning here this afternoon. The Cardinals are up by a score of 11-2, and they've got the bases loaded. The game-ending run at third base, Jackson Bradshaw to the plate with one out here. Facing the new pitcher, Irvin Rivera. Pitching out of the stretch. Here's the first pitch. Bradshaw watches strike one. Bradshaw had a double, bases clearing double in the fourth. The next pitch, just a little bit low. Ball number one. See if Bradshaw can't end the game here. Get him a base hit. Here's the pitch. Bradshaw swings to the right side. That ball is through the hole. No, it's not a good stop. But everybody's safe, and that's going to end the ball. That's a good stop by Barnes over there at second, but that does end the ball game as Bradshaw gets Robertson in, and we go to a 12-2 victory over the Warren Lumberjacks. So the Cardinals will win it in 5 here this afternoon, and it's another 8-4A conference win, 5 in a row for the Cardinals. And we will take a break, come back and look at the stats, kind of close this game, get ready for a JV game as well. But Cardinals win 12-2. Stay tuned. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball.
When you make the right decision, it feels good. Like picking the Camden Fairview baseball team or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Nick Tuberville is right here in Ouachita County to help you select the right protection at the right price. Nick and his team will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you will know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With Nick Tuberville State Farm, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call him. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Call the Mudslingers at Premier Concrete for all your ready-mix needs. Located in Camden and serving South Arkansas, the Mudslingers are the concrete professionals you are looking for. Premier Concrete, open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Earlier or later by appointment, give them a call at 870-231-3884. Premier Concrete, a proud supporter of Cardinal baseball. It's not every day when you need a bulldozer or a load of gravel, but when you do, call Reynolds Construction Services. No job is too big or too small for Jonathan Reynolds and his crew. From topsoil to fill dirt and even gravel, they can haul it all. Reynolds Construction Services can also spread that dirt or gravel. Need a road or driveway? They can do that. Spreading topsoil in your yard? Yep, they can do that. A pad for a house, building, or garage? They can do that too. Give Reynolds Construction Services a call for all of your dirt and dozer needs. 870-807-1491. Go Cards.
Arkansas Sawn Lawn is a proud sponsor of Camden Fairview Cardinal baseball. Located at 1550 Cash Road in Camden, they provide all of your small gas engine needs. A proud retailer of the steel product line, Arkansas Sawn Lawn carries chainsaws for every job, big or small. They also have blowers and trimmers for getting that yard manicured. And if you need a new mower, go by and see the great line of Hustler lawnmowers. Arkansas Sawn Lawn also provides all of your maintenance and repair needs. Arkansas Sawn Lawn. Go by and see them on Cash Road or call them at 870-836-4861.
At Farmers Bank and Trust, we know banking isn't always top of mind. You've got other things to focus on, like getting the kids to soccer practice or mowing the lawn or grocery shopping. But our products and services are designed to fit your schedule and needs. From online and mobile banking to convenient hours and locations, Farmers Bank and Trust is easy banking for busy living. To learn more, stop by your local branch today or visit myfarmers.bank. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Back to Camden Yards as the Cardinals pick up the victory by a score of 12-2 over the Warren Lumberjacks. Cardinals played well today, scored in every inning of the ball game, and did so behind the pitching of Logan Robertson. He gets the win this afternoon. Aiden Reynolds gets the loss. The Cardinals go to 10-7 on the year, 6-2 in the conference. Lumberjacks fall to 6-9 on the year, 3-4 in the conference. Logan Robertson, he pitched exceptional today. Picked up his 5th win. His ERA did go up a little bit to 1.27, but he sits at 49 strikeouts, 16 walks, and a 5-1 record on the 2022 baseball season. Cardinals, they did it well, Wes. They scored 4 runs in the first inning, 3 runs in the second inning, a run in the third, 2 in the fourth, and 2 in the fifth to close things out. And, lots of hits. 10 hits in the ball game, 12 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Cardinals.
Cardinals look really good. These last 4 or 5 games, they've played really well. They've not left a lot of guys on base. Unless the game is ended with runners on base like that, they've just done a phenomenal job of getting the hit when they needed to have the hit. Exceptional defense, which is, behind Logan, if you're going to play solid defense, you're going to have a chance in every game. Robertson
pitched 5 innings, 4 hits, gave up 2 runs. Both were earned. He did strike out 9, though. He had that breaking ball working well. Only walked 1 in the ball game. For the Cardinals, A.J. Alsobrook, he did a great job at the top of the order. He was 1 for 2, but he walked 2 times, scored 2 runs, and just did an exceptional job to lead things off. Grant Jeffers had the double in the first inning. He went 1 for 3. Martavius Thomas was 2 for 4. Logan Robertson was 1 for 2. Carson McKinney 2 for 2 this afternoon. Colton DeWoody 1 for 3. Got cheated a hit. Jackson Bradshaw 2 for 3. And then Ben McKinney was 0 for 2. Dason Connolly was 0 for 3 this afternoon. But the Cardinals, West, they continue to advance in the 8-4A conference, pick up the win today. They've got 6 more ball games. 2 next week, 2 the week after, and 2 the following week. And if the Cardinals can win out, they will, if nothing else, they will at least be tied for the conference championship. It all depends on how things work out against Monticello, but there's still baseball games next week against Watson Chapel and Crossit. So a lot of baseball still to be played, but, man, you really like where this team is here in the middle of the season towards the end. They're really hitting their stride.
Absolutely. They look like a totally different team that lost 18-10 at Crossit. I've got a feeling that game will be closer than what we did previously. Cross is playing really well right now. And you can't sleep on anybody.
Oh, not in this conference, especially right now. Monticello is at the top, and they're playing well. We saw them at Monticello, and, of course, we gave them some help with some errors and some base runners, but, hey, they took advantage and won. Of course, Magnolia is always a threat. Camden Fairview's right there. Star City right there. And so we'll see where this conference ends up. But right now, the Cardinals, they are sitting in a pretty good spot and continue to win, and that's what we like to see. So a big game today for the Cardinals. They pick up a win on a Friday afternoon, on a beautiful Friday. And we are proud of these young boys. Make sure that you are subscribed to our YouTube channel to catch all their games. They play next Tuesday, weather permitting, and that will be at Watson Chapel. We'll have that game for you here on Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball. And then next Thursday, supposed to be a game here against Crossit, as Wes was saying, and that will be a big game here in the conference as well. So for Carter Wolf, Wes O'Hara, I'm Jonathan Wolf. It was a Cardinal winner today by a score of 12-2. We'll have the JV game on in a moment. Make sure you tune into that on Camden Fairview Cardinals Baseball YouTube. But for this broadcast, we are done. So long from Camden Yards.